CTV Morning Live, on location.
I'm at BioStrong today, a bone density clinic here in Calgary, and it offers a natural way to improve balance, strength, as well as bone density. And I'm joined by CEO Jonathan now. Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. Let's talk a little bit about bone density. We see the biggest decrease in bone density around the age of mid-30s, which is a lot younger than what most people would think about when they think osteoporosis and bone density issues.
Yeah, bone density starts to decline at age 30, and then women see a steep drop off after menopause, whereas men typically see a steady decline throughout their lives unless something's done to stop or reverse that.
And with that comes a greater risk for things like fractures.
Yeah, so osteoporosis or osteopenia, which are low bone density, significantly increase your chances of fractures, which are typically spine or hip fractures.
And people who are diagnosed with bone density issues or osteoporosis are typically told that they won't be able to enjoy the same level of activity or the same types of activities that they typically do.
Yeah, we've had clients have to give up the activities that they're doing every day, like golfing, skiing, things like that. But then they come spend some time with us. They get that bone density back up, help reduce that risk of fractures, and then a lot of them are able to go back to doing those activities they used to love.
And you help them improve their bone density and strength through really just a weekly session of 20 minutes.
Yeah, so the science shows that if you can apply 3 to 4 times your body weight and force to the bones, that your bone density will naturally improve. And we have a safe and effective way to do that, and it only takes 20 minutes once a week.
Yeah, and you have the opportunity to offer people a free consultation, a free trial session if they're curious what that might look like.
Yeah, absolutely. They can come book in. It takes about an hour. We answer all of your questions. We take you through a session, and then you can decide if it's a fit for you.
That's wonderful to hear. Thanks so much, Jonathan.
My pleasure.
Of course, for more information or to book that free consultation, you can always head to the website, biostrong.ca.
Brought to you by BioStrong. Find out how to build your bone density naturally. CTV Morning Live, on location.
I'm at BioStrong today, a bone density clinic here in Calgary that can help you improve your strength, balance, and bone density in a natural way. And I'm joined now by client now. This is Hilda, who has been with BioStrong for the last 2 months. Hi, Hilda.
Hi, it's nice to be here.
It's nice of you to join us. Now, you have joined BioStrong starting in June after you saw a segment on CTV here.
Yes, it was on television, and it was with the news. And I can't even remember which station, probably CTV. And I saw what was advertised, 2 things that is what I need. I need strength, which I'm losing, and I have osteoporosis and osteoarthritis, so I need bone density, which this is supposed to do. Then they talk about this, and then you say you can have a free session. To me, I was already interested. Now I can go and see what it's like. Well, once I had that first session, I signed up, and I feel it's helping me.
You actually did 5 weeks prior to going away for another 5 weeks. Tell us a little bit about the difference that you have seen.
I found that when I had to be away and could not come, and then finally got back, and it even showed here, I wasn't as good as my last session. So not being able to go every week really made a difference in what I was feeling. And what I really like is every session I have, you email a printout of what I do, and I print them. And I've started a book that I want the date, and I can look and see where I'm better. And I felt after being away for 5 weeks, I had digressed.
So now you're back, sessions every week, and you are back to improving.
I sure am.
Thank you so much, Hilda.
And I should tell you, when I left here last week and had errands to do, I knew I was walking better. That session, I was walking better.
So happy to hear that. Thank you so much, Hilda. Of course, if you're interested in improving your bone density naturally, you can always book a free consult here at BioStrong. For more information, you can visit the website biostrong.ca.
Brought to you by BioStrong. Find out how to build your bone density naturally.
CTV Morning Live, on location.
I'm at BioStrong today, a bone density clinic here in Calgary that offers a natural way to improve bone density, strength, as well as balance. And I'm joined by CEO Jonathan once again to tell us more about it. Hi, Jonathan.
Hi.
Now, when it comes to bone density, I think it flies under the radar typically because here in Alberta, we can't get a bone density scan until after the age of 55.
Yeah, so typically you need to be a senior or have issues that would potentially cause bone density loss. And it depends on how often you can get it, either every 2 years or every 5 years, but it can be difficult to get. And there's a lot of people in their 30s, 40s, 50s that have bone density issues that go undiagnosed. Often people find out due to a fracture that they have bone density issues, which is way too late.
And here at BioStrong, you have a machine that can offer that scan, that bone density scan, but also a full body composition scan.
Yes, we have an Echolight, and it boasts superior accuracy over the standard DEXA scan. There's no radiation. We don't have a very long wait to get in to get one. So yeah, and it gives you detailed information about your body composition, so body fat percentage, metabolic rate, things like that, as well as the same bone density information as a DEXA scan, as well as more information about fragility of your bones.
And why might this be an important tool for people on their health journey?
It's always a great idea to know if you have low bone density, because then you can start changing your diet, changing your exercise routine to improve that bone density. There's things that can lead to it, celiac, cancer treatments, weight loss drugs, things like that can all impact your bone density. So it's important to know where it is. It's something I'd recommend getting checked at least every couple of years.
And so who can get an Echolight scan here?
It's anybody over the age of 20.
Okay, that sounds fantastic. Thank you so much, Jonathan.
Pleasure.
Of course, if you're interested in booking an Echolight scan or learning more about BioStrong, you can always find that information online at biostrong.ca.
Brought to you by BioStrong. Find out how to build your bone density naturally.
CTV Morning Live, on location.
I'm at BioStrong today, a bone density clinic here in Calgary that offers weekly sessions that can help you improve balance, strength, as well as your bone density. And I'm joined now by Hilda, who is a client after coming to BioStrong, saw this segment on CTV Calgary. Hi, Hilda.
Hi. Thanks.
Thanks for joining us, Hilda. Now, of course, earlier in the show, we spoke about your experience here. You've been with BioStrong for about 2 months, 5 weeks on and 5 weeks off. And now you're back and you've noticed a difference in your strength and you're working to improve that. But how does this all fit into your lifestyle?
Well, it fits into my lifestyle because I'm 88 years old. I was born in 1936, and I want to stay on my feet as long as I can. I don't want someone taking care of me. I want to take care of myself. So it's important for me to learn what an exercise will do for me. Now, I found I really enjoyed my first sessions and felt I was doing well. Then when I had to be away and came back, not only did I notice I had digressed in the 5 weeks I was away, but it physically showed on the printout that you give me every time I have a session. I have by email a printout of what I do, and I can compare 1 week to the next. And last week when I left here, I felt I was walking better, which shows I'm picking it up again.
And these sessions are really just a short 20-minute session that's weekly. So low time investment, but also low impact. It's building your strength and bone density in a safe way.
Yes. And I'll tell you what I like is that you can be standing on a machine and it vibrates, and then you can move with it. And I started out with Sam. Now I have Jacob because Sam's back in school. But the big thing is they always demonstrate of what I should do. I do it, and then am I feeling this where I need to? Because it's my legs. It's my legs, and I don't have the strength in my arms that I need to improve. And that being away for 5 weeks, I had no choice, really made a difference. I feel I've got to start all over again.
But you are well on your way and seeing that improvement. Thank you so much, Hilda. Of course, if you're interested in learning more about how BioStrong can help you improve your bone density, strength, and balance, you can always book a free consultation and find out more information on their website, biostrong.ca.
Brought to you by BioStrong. Find out how to build your bone density naturally.